Every day it's a little bit more, right?
You know what? Always say
Music is sort of there.
it's always on mute.
I know. I can tell. It's always too low. It's always on mute.
So when I hit play, it's like always like 3 seconds in, you know.
Yeah, it happens.
One of these
Hey,
days.
it's the attempt that matters.
Yeah.
It's all part of the thing. Like Travis has an idea about like what I have in front of me. It's the same thing they had at Normal World that Angela had, you know, and that's why I was talking to her about it. Like, how do you like using this? And it'll basically be able to load a few things, just kind of hotkeys things that it's like every day you have these things that you want to use and they'll be done right. But in the meantime, it's the
until then, we will be bootleg about it and just be fucking happy. Okay.
Dude, and you people will be like, dude, remember the ghetto days when Amy would play it and it would be muted? Like it turns into a story all itself. It's funny.
It's a llama. It's a llama, by the way.
It's a llama. Thank you, Lynn. Lynn is early.
It might have been the last words I spoke on the. I don't even know if it made the recording, but I think at the end I said it's a llama.
I heard it, but I'd already clicked X, so it was. I mean, maybe people heard that at the end of the show yesterday. We were trying to figure out what her avatar was. And we were down to kangaroo or ostrich.
I think I might have suggested llama at the end. Didn't
you
I?
Might have. And then I did hear you go, it's a llama. And I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah.
Yes. All of you wrenches over on YouTube, hit the like button. Like Cliff just suggested.
Do your jobs.
Do your jobs.
Do your jobs.
What do you? Well, I didn't give you a wrench for nothing.
Yeah. And comments. I think that's what they all say is comments are super important. Wrenches or whatever, likes,
liking,
subscribe, notifications, all that stuff. I've always blown that stuff off, but it really is. It's how it shows up when people go, oh, I wonder what's going on YouTube today.
Yeah.
If you never show up in people's algorithm because no one likes it, subscribes, clicks notifications, then it doesn't do us any good. I laughed so hard because it was Amy's last statement.
I'm glad that it made it. That's hilarious.
So that did make it. Okay. Well, there's 2 things I have to click to shut this off. And so I had already clicked one of them. So it was still going out, though. That's
well, Ronnie, you get the Listener of the Day award for making it to the very, very, very last second.
That's true, because that was, I mean, we were gone. I was halfway out of the room.
Yeah, yeah.
When you yelled, it's a llama. We should put that on a T-shirt.
It's a llama.
It's a llama. I was talking yesterday. We were doing the show, and you brought up Normal World, which I just mentioned. Our friends over there in Dallas, with Dave Landau and Quarter Black Garrett, and Angela. All of them came from the Steven Crowder show. That's where they all were, and they all respectively couldn't stand Crowder and left, went to Blaze. And you said something about, we need to go back on Normal World. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, yeah, we'll talk about that off the air.
Literally never brought it up.
Never brought it up since we went to Dallas and we went to the Hitler Museum and all that cool stuff. Earlier in the day, David reached out to me and was like, hey, I'm ending Normal World. And he asked me to do like an out video for them. And so I literally, it was like, shit, okay. Just like, thank you for the laughs and whatnot. And so that's going to air, I guess, tonight or tomorrow, whenever they do it. They were having, in his words, some of our favorite guests. And I was like, yeah, he's buttering me up a little bit. But I sent that over. And then, of course, within 3 sentences, you bring up Normal World. He ended it by saying, I was like, hey, can I say something on the show that you're ending it? And he's like, no, whatever you do, don't say a word tonight. Wait till tomorrow.
Did you get permission, Mike, today?
No. I got permission yesterday that he was like, you can say something tomorrow, because he publicly announced it last night on their show.
So he's already announced it. Oh,
yes,
okay.
last night I start getting texts from people like, "Say it isn't so," and listeners that are like, "Oh my god," and Dave went on this big discussion about killing the show and whatnot, but there's contractual obligations and stuff, so he's finishing the week there, and I don't even have like the full story of things. I always kind of felt like this probably isn't going to last forever.
Yeah, I think we kind of got that vibe when we were down there, just based on some conversations that we had. But
so I want to take on today or tomorrow, and he's in it. So he's like, dude, I would do any day you guys want, but I can't do today.
oh no, where'd Mike go?
What happened? What happened?
Where'd Mike go?
I'm back.
I guess we're going to need another $500 for Mike's internet.
I actually am I back now?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. I don't know what that was about. I don't even think the kid's home, so I can't blame him. And he wanted me to check out some dope new internet thing, and I got bored reading his sentence, so I was just like, ugh, deal with this later. But it was something about their offering here that he thought might be better for the show. So,
well, I would be remiss, Mike, if I did not mention at the very tippy toppy of the show today that you got a payment from one NFL Bob for $501 for Amy's internet.
Yeah.
And I have never successfully grifted like that before. So this was a big moment for me in my grifting career.
Yeah.
And I think it was a big moment in mine and NFL Bob's relationship.
Yeah. He's a great dude.
And in all honesty, NFL Bob, totally unnecessary, but very much appreciated. So thank you for doing that. And I did text Travis already.
All right.
And I said, we got a donation for my internet. We have to fix it. So,
is that a Travis call or an Aaron call? I feel like anytime I had internet issues, it was an Aaron call.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're both capable. Travis will probably
Travis is close.
Make it extra like
complicated.
It's going to be like extra complicated, but then also extra secure and like CIA proof.
Yeah, for sure.
And would be able to sustain nuclear weapons and all that,
no doubt about it. And he's much closer to you. Aaron is
right down the street.
Aaron's out good hour and a half, 2 hour drive anytime he would come over to my house. So,
and I'm in a new build house. I mean, our house is relatively new. We just built it, and they have something that they built on the second floor where I am, that like, so I can have better internet because they knew it was going to be shitty up here. But I don't know what to do with it. So I took a picture of it and sent it to Travis. I was like, I don't know nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do nothing. Fix. Someone get over here and fix.
So then Travis was like, can you do like $700? I was like, I guess I'm going to have to grift for $200 more.
Oh boy.
So that's where we're at.
Well, at this far as my accounting goes, and I'm not great at this, but 3G got 500.
Yep.
Amy now got 501.
Yeah.
Well,
what did Mike get?
Nothing. He didn't get nothing. He got laughed at, spit in his face.
He had to transfer out $1,000.
NFL Bob is like, dude, I have given fucking upwards of 10 grand to this stupid show over the years.
Didn't he take you guys into like a limo somewhere?
Oh yeah, he would do it yearly.
Yeah,
he would take us like, oh, this time we're sitting on the front row at the Tigers game, and this year we're on the glass at a Red Wings game. Yeah.
Shut up, Mike.
Yeah, but dude, I'm an incel. I don't like leaving the house. So to me, it's like, I don't want to go in a limo and sit on the glass, and I got to talk to people.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I wasn't as grateful as the other guys who
Yeah.
were like grift maniacs. They loved
Right.
it.
Right.
Actually, no, it's great. And if the company sucked, it would have sucked. Honestly, like because I've done some of those too, where we sold, hey, hang out with TDC in the very, very early days. And there were people that were like, dude, some of those were fucking brutal.
I can
Brutal.
imagine.
All night shit. And you're hanging out with people you probably wouldn't normally hang out with. And they like to do stuff you wouldn't normally like to do. And like, and God bless them. They all paid money to do it. And we all had a good time. But it's like, I'm not during this again. Nope, not during it. But with NFL Bob, you always look forward to it because he's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Always has been. And, for a guy that's probably a crypto billionaire, $500 he can swing, 501 frames he can swing.
Yes, we really appreciate it. That was very nice of you.
Hey, we're getting our sea legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting off the ground. So anyways, Normal World, I'm bummed that it's a great show. Here's the thing. And Amy and I went there. We've talked about this. I've been there, I think 3 or 4 times and done that show with them. They're always great. But that is a massive complex. Like you remember Amy going through there and it's like Glenn Beck's show is over here. And, this guy's got their own studio and the Normal World studio. There's 15 shows running out of there, right? Alex Stein is over here doing Primetime 99. Like there's the chick's got this show over there. Like it's a big thing. So while it's like Amy and I can do this and it's like, well, as long as I got an internet and a microphone, we can sort of do this. Like that requires a lot of funding and stuff. And I don't want to talk out of school. Who knows what was going on behind the scenes, but we will get Dave on at some point and talk about some of that stuff. But that was always going to be a hard deal because he didn't want to be out of Detroit. He just didn't, and Crowder is out there in Dallas, and then Glenn Beck poached them over there at Blaze Media. But Dave,
seems to me like he would go do something at Drew's house.
Yeah, I don't know. I look at it like that's all well and good, but Dave Landau's is a rising star, big deal kind of thing.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even if it's just on his own, but like to have a place to do it before he, so he could be in Detroit. Just like a place that has all the equipment,
Like it's almost weird. Whenever I talk to Dave, and I text with Dave multiple times a month, just catching up, saying hi. Hey, you want to do a show? And we always try to nail down a day or a time. And it, a lot of times doesn't work because I'm busy during the work week. He's busy. And then on the weekend, he cannot wait to get home to his fucking kid.
Yeah.
That's all he wants to do. He really seems to like this thing.
Yeah.
This
My
child
sister
that he
saw
had.
him at his school recently, bringing like their pet gerbil in for show and tell.
Yeah.
And Kelly's so can you just let Dave know? Can you let Dave know that when things settle down and you talk to him next, that my awkward sister is also a mother at that school, and she's just an awkward human. And so I told her, just say hi to him.
Yeah.
Instead of being awkward about it.
Oh my God, dude.
And she's like, I don't know what to say. So just like give him a heads up. Kelly,
all you would have to do, if you walked up to Dave and said, Dave, I love when you're on TDC podcast. I don't know if you can tell, but my sister is Amy, who does the show with Mike. That's it.
That's literally what yeah.
That's all you would need to say.
Kelly, you've met him several times. I'm sure that he would be like, oh yeah, hey.
Yeah. And I'm certainly in no position to be like, well, just go over to the table and say hello. You guys work in the same industry.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you're a pussy too, but
totally. Oh, that guy probably hates me anyways.
Yeah, you and Kelly both think everyone hates you.
Me and Kelly have thoughts like, well, this is probably going to end up in one of those TikTok videos where someone's screaming at me. I don't want to be on a meme. I don't want to be a meme. I don't want to end up in one of those restaurant fight videos. I ain't going over there.
I mean, Kelly asks me at least once a week if I'm mad at her.
Yeah.
And I honestly, honestly can't think scenario when I've been mad at her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like the answer has never been yes. I'm mad at you. And here's why.
I know it's a fucked up
Do you know
way
that
of thinking. I get it.
do you know that Key and Peele skit, that Key and Peele texting skit?
Maybe. Is it a famous one?
Yeah. But this is literally me and Kelly. I'm going to pull it up. It's so funny.
I do like some of their skits. The gay wedding one had me laughing my ass off, where they're planning the gay wedding and all the invited guests are asking the most homophobic shit ever. Just like as family asking, the gay couple which one to use the bride and which one's the groom. Just all the stuff. That one's funny. I'm sure people know what I'm talking about.
Okay, here.
Been trying to reach out to you all. Are we on for tonight? Jeez.
What? You can't catch me. You can't catch me. I'm Lance Moore. Touchdown, bitch. What? Pause.
Can you guess which one I am?
Yeah, that's you right there.
Oh, shoot. Keegan's been texting me. Sorry, dude. Missed your texts. I assumed we'd meet at the bar. Whatever. I don't care.
Sorry, dude, missed your texts. I assumed we'd meet at the bar. Whatever, I don't care. Whatever, I don't care? The fuck is his problem? Do you even want to hang out?
Do you even want to hang out? Oh, that's considerate. Like I said, whatever.
Like I said, whatever? Fuck this guy! Jesus, you
are fucking priceless. Aww. You're the
one who's fucking priceless? This motherfucker right here. Oh, he wants to. Oh, okay. You want to go
right now? Huh. Guess I could do that. Okay.
Okay, let's go. He said, okay. Okay, let's go. All right, you know what? You know what? You want to really
do this now? Keegan, you nut. You're not putting me out.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. Oh, you fucking asshole.
First round's mine.
Oh, no. Oh, no, there ain't gonna be no rounds, asshole. It's gonna be a fucking street fight. This son of a...
Because tonight we gonna party.
Yeah.
Buddy! Like I said, first round's mine, a beer and a gimlet. My partner, right? What's that?
I got you a baseball bat with nails in it.
For my post-apocalyptic Jackie Robinson costume, how did you know?
Yeah.
That is literally me. That's literally me and Kelly, though. Like,
yeah.
When she texts me and I respond with, yeah, whatever, I don't care. She'll be like, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
But it's just, I'm just like, chill,
Dude,
doesn't mean I'm mad.
I've had conversations like that where people have literally talked me off the fence going, you could read it this way. And it's like, oh yeah, I never thought of that. That's probably way more what they meant.
I mean, multiple times today, Kelly said in our group text, Mike, are you being sarcastic? And I was like, dude, no.
I read it that way too. It was like, because you never know what you're going to get with me. I could be I'm usually a smart ass, but no, just know, Kelly, always, I am so super grateful for the help and people going above and beyond to help move things forward, little things like that. Cause I know how much I don't do it and how much it's been a struggle. I work on medications to help fix my thinking. It's not easy. I struggle with it a lot. And so I really am grateful for anytime someone is trying to help and kind of just nudges here and there, pushing the ball forward. It's all great.
Yeah.
It's all great. So no, I would never, and I don't get mad at anybody.
No.
Like ever.
No.
I just don't. So, I mean, some people. But
not me and Kelly.
no, not you guys. Never. So did they get Trump this time? Did we get him? The Epstein? I think we got him.
I think we got him this time, Mike.
Mhm.
I think we got him this time.
I think we did. Oh, those sneaky Dems.
They've been sitting on
Wow.
it. It's amazing they didn't
Yeah.
just drop this earlier.
Who does this work on? So the White House has revealed that Virginia Giuffre, is that how you say her name? Goofy?
Yeah, she died recently,
Whatever.
right?
Yeah, suicide. That was the weirdest
Yeah,
death,
that was
too.
very weird.
Like a week before she died, she was like hit by a truck and announced she was going to die.
And hadn't she just
And then it
written
was
a
like,
book?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
very
it's-
weird.
The whole thing is weird. So the White House revealed it was her name that was in the Jeffrey Epstein emails that was released by the Dems.
Yes.
The Dems released. And of course, they don't, they love to do this, like put something out there without context or fully, and let your mind wander.
Mhm.
Let it go where it may. When you see this stuff, it's just so irritating. The emails were released by the Democrats on the House Oversight Committee, show that Epstein referred to Trump in correspondence with Ghislaine Maxwell and author Michael Wolff over a period of at least 8 years, redacted her name. So you're left to just guess. And the White House was like, yeah, it was this chick. So they revealed that themselves. The unnamed victim referenced in these emails is the late Virginia Giuffre, who repeatedly said President Trump was not involved in any wrongdoing whatsoever and could not have been friendlier in her limited interactions with Donald Trump. She said that in her book.
Mhm.
That's what she wrote in her book about Donald Trump.
Mhm.
That is why the Democrats were like, black her name out,
Yeah.
right? Because she's already on the record talking about Donald Trump.
Right.
Let's see. So she was employed as a spa attendant at Mar-a-Lago in 2000. She was 16 years old then. And shortly after that is when she was poached by Jeffrey Epstein. And that she was one of the girls, I believe the first or second girl that he had poached, that led to Trump going, get this fucking clown out of Mar-a-Lago. So in an email dated April 2nd, 2011, Epstein wrote to Maxwell, I want you to realize that the dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Virginia spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police chief, etc. I'm 75% there. And then Maxwell replied, I have been thinking about that. The context of that exchange is not clear. So I don't know what that means. Are there charges related to that?
Yeah.
No, like the communications were released after Democrats subpoenaed Epstein's estate earlier this year. Trump did not send or receive any of the emails. He has not been charged with any crime. In another email between Epstein and Wolff, and for those not familiar, he's the author. He is, in my opinion, he is patient zero of TDS, Michael Wolff. So his goal is to get Trump no matter what, writes books about it, and all that stuff. So he is emailing with Jeffrey Epstein about Trump. That's his goal. Not finding out the real story or who the real victims were, or getting someone trying to uncover the truth while he's corresponding for 8 years with Jeffrey Epstein. No. We're not interested in that. How can we make it look like Trump?
Yeah.
Trump. That's all, Mike.
I mean, I would have a lot more respect, truthfully. I'd have way more respect for the Dems if they had just admitted that the only thing that they care about in the Epstein files is finding Donald Trump's name. They have no desire in getting justice for any of the victims, in finding out who his co-conspirators were. They have their sole purpose is to find Trump. They did a keyword search for Trump.
Yeah.
They're not releasing everything that they got to you in transparency and saying, hey,
Right.
here's everything. Like, let's crowdsource this bitch and let's get going and finding out who he was talking to. No, they keyword searched for Trump and went, see,
His
he's
name's
in
in
the
there.
files.
Right.
Vote
Exactly.
for me.
So Wolf wrote to Epstein with the subject line, heads up, on December 15th, 2015, the day of the Republican primary debate televised by CNN. I hear CNN is planning to ask Trump about his relationship with you, either on air or in a scrum afterwards. Epstein replied, if we were able to craft an answer for him, what do you think it should be? Wolf responded, I think you should let him hang himself. If he says he hasn't been on the plane or to the house, then that gives you a valuable PR and political currency. You can hang him in a way that potentially generates a positive benefit for you. Or if it really looks like he could win, you could save him, generating a debt. Does that sound like someone concerned about the victims or crimes potentially committed?
Like, this guy knows that it's bad news to be associated with Jeffrey Epstein because Jeffrey Epstein is a fucking pedophile.
Yeah. Convicted
And so he knows, oh, if we connect Trump to you because you're a fucking pedophile, it will be bad and it will bring him down.
Right.
Like, imagine that. Imagine essentially being happy that you have access to a pedophile such that you can use it against Donald Trump.
Right.
That's fucked up.
It's fucked up. He went on too. Like, they're playing out all the possible scenarios. So if CNN asked Trump, he could possibly say this and then get himself in trouble. We could catch him in a lie. Like, they're planning all this out. Him and the convicted pedophile. Of course, it is possible that when asked, he'll say Jeffrey's a great guy and has gotten a raw deal and is a victim of political correctness, which is to be outlawed in a Trump regime. Yeah.
I don't think that's what happened, sir.
Yeah. It's just, I think that no matter what comes out from the Epstein files, it's as simple as this. If you have Trump derangement syndrome, you will only believe it if it proves what you want to be true.
Right. Exactly. That
Right?
they only care about if he's in there.
Right. That's it. It's all that matters. That's why sending out stuff like, why would you do that? Why, if you're going to leak this out, why would you retract or black out Virginia Joffrey's name?
Right.
Because, as I said earlier, she was already on the record explaining how Trump was always a perfect gentleman, never did anything, never had a problem with him. So this idea that you were in the company of Virginia was in the company. Yeah, I know. And she's been on record talking about that.
Right.
Like, this has been established. So why would they leave her name out of it? Well, that's the reason. So that you're left to not know what that name was and think Jeffrey Epstein's talking about one of the girls that was around Trump for hours at the house.
Yeah.
That's what you're left to just play it out wildly.
Yep.
No evidence, no names, no nothing. Half an email. So, we got him this time, right, guys? We got him this time. You don't, and it doesn't matter. Whatever ends up happening with these, and I think you've talked more about this or more familiar with it even than I am, about what the judges have said. That part of the problem in this is the judges have sealed stuff.
Right.
And so, and not to give cover to anyone, I want to be clear. Like, if it comes out that Donald Trump has been raping prepubescent teens for the last 30 years.
Of course we would want to know that.
Then he can rot under the prison too.
Yeah.
Right? Like, but
I mean, like, your beef, if you're upset that you don't have access to what the FBI knows and what the police know, you only have the prosecutor that prosecuted him in Florida to blame for that, because the fact that all the stuff is sealed, that's a result of his plea deal. I mean, everything is under seal. They've gone to the judges. They've asked them, can we unseal it? And they've said no. Do you want Kash Patel to get thrown in jail?
Yeah.
I mean, because
they would want that.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
And why would you want, like, I don't know. I'm firm about this. Like the story we were doing on the BBC yesterday, and someone asked me, do you hope he actually goes through and sues them for $1 billion? I'm like, hope he sues them for $4 billion. Fuck this, dude. When you have something, you're talking about recorded history at that point, right? Like this is for posterity. When you have a documentary with someone with the credibility of the BBC putting that out, what do you think happens in a generation?
Right.
People that didn't live through this era, like you and I are living through it. We have a full context of what lengths and depths people have gone to try to bury this individual. When you and I die off and other generations are looking through history, like, how do we recall this? And it's like, if you just looked at that clip in a documentary produced by the BBC, I would think he's a monster too.
Yeah.
Like that. And I hope that previous recorded history, I know it's told by the winners, is not dealt with that way. You have to have something where there's some credibility and truth behind it. Because if Donald Trump went out there and said, we march to the Capitol and I'm with you and we fight like hell. If that's what he actually said, then I would have a problem with it. I would go, how reckless are you, sir? That's insane.
Yeah.
But that's not at all what he said, the exact opposite of that. So why? So yes, I think it's grounds. Like, how do you nip that shit in the bud? Sue the shit out of him.
Hell yeah.
Sue the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw.
And him suing 60 Minutes, ABC, CBS, whoever he's fucking sued. That is the reason that they've all gotten in line.
Yeah.
And rightfully so.
And that one, there is a difference, right? The 60 Minutes Kamala stuff, it was like, even 60 Minutes was in the edit room and went, I don't even understand what this idiot just said. Yeah. Is there a way to clean this up and make it make sense? And it still didn't really make sense, but it was better. So it's like, yeah, you're putting your hand on the scale sort of in a way to like, she's not that bad, guys. Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out. She's not that bad. What you did to Trump in the BBC documentary is flat out lying. That is deception at its finest. Meant to alter that aired 1, 2, 3 days before an American election. Like, what is the point of doing it the way you did it?
Right.
Like, so
foreign
going back to
interference in our elections.
Yeah. And so I want like that sort of stuff to be dealt with. I like the Virginia Guffrey, like leaving that name out of that dump was done as a move. Right. As a political move, sort of like the BBC did. Like, again, we're peddling in bullshit to sell a narrative that you're just kind of left to your own devices about what he really meant with this. You're getting cute with stuff, and there's real world, like reality implications that we're seeing play out time and time again from these things.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yes. It's too cute by half, as Alan Jackson Esquire would once say in a Karen Reed opening statement.
Yeah.
I'd never
it's bullshit.
heard that before.
I just want the truth is all we go for. You know, I mean, honest to God, that's what we're looking for. He shot back. Trump responded today, of course. The Democrats are trying to bring up the Epstein hoax again because they'll do anything at all to deflect from how badly they've done on the shutdown and so many other subjects. Only a very bad or stupid Republican would fall into that trap. The Democrats cost our country $1.5 trillion in their recent antics of viciously closing our country while at the same time putting many at risk, and they should pay a fair price. There should be no deflections to Epstein or anything else, and any Republicans involved should be focused only on opening up our country and fixing the massive damage caused by the Democrats.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see where this goes, but I'm just convinced at this point. Like I actually thought for the longest time, Amy, like, oh, if they could just see the truth, that would matter, right?
No.
If you could just somehow, I don't know why they're not seeing it. I don't know why. But if they could just see like stuff like that even Obama was peddling the night before the election, very fine people hoax. Right. Like, can someone please get them the video, the whole content? Like,
I know.
Why is
it
so
doesn't
hard?
matter. It literally doesn't matter. And I mean, that's why, I think it's important to like in terms of historical books that are written, it's important to like buy them in hard copy, because if you just rely on ebooks completely or reading stuff online, at any point they can just pull it. And
Yeah.
it's like it didn't exist in history, you
Yeah.
know? And that's why like hard copy shit is important. Cuz
Yeah.
you can't change that. You can't change
Yeah.
history. Can't burn all the books.
Yeah. No, it's true. I mean, and never thought we'd have to say that with the dictionary, but that's where
Yeah.
we're at when they're changing. They went out of their way to change definitions of racism, for instance.
Right.
Like, wait a minute, that's not at all what the historical
Right.
definition is.
Mhm.
They did a lot of this cutesy bullshit during COVID, where they
Right.
were changing what
things mean.
vaccines mean,
Right.
and
Right.
like
That was
that
wild.
wild. We lived through that. It's crazy. It's why some of y'all appreciate your freezer. 9 likes. Okay.
4 of you have not hit the like button, and that is
Uh-oh.
unacceptable.
Yeah. I have that same
Twinnies.
freedom shirt.
Twinnies,
Hi, Bill.
Billy.
Yeah, that's a great one. That's a great one. Jimmy Kimmel in the news again today. He cried again on TV last night.
He's
This
always
time
crying.
I know he is crying a lot. This one I'll give him. This one is legit. As he was paying homage to his friend and bandmate Cleto Escobedo III during his monologue. I didn't even know Cleto was sick, and I don't know what I think. Jimmy Kimmel is a good guy. This is the hardest part of this for me. I don't follow along with the narrative of like, he's not even funny. I hate when people say that. Like, okay, he doesn't even have talent. Shut the fuck up. You don't have a long-standing, show in LA radio and go onto a nationally televised comedy show, The Man Show, which was great for its time, and then get gifted the Late Show without having talent like that.
Yeah.
That's just the reality of it. So I think those are childish arguments. It's not even funny. But I think, over the years, he's the hardest one of all the late night people, because I know where he comes from. I know his background, and it's real when he's got like kept his family and friends involved with that show. He would do bits with his aunt and uncle and all that kind of stuff. And Cleto was like a childhood friend. And, I hope when I die, someone would eulogize me the way Jimmy did last night for his buddy. He did 25 minutes to open that show last night and went through this guy's whole life. It was fucking unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I'll play you just a second of it. It's let's see. Yeah, because it's like I said, it's over 22 minutes long.
I just want to say, please sit. We've been on the air for almost 23 years, and I've had to do some hard monologues along the way, but this one's the hardest, because late last night, early this morning, we lost someone very special who was much too young to go, and I'd like to tell you about him, if you don't mind. In 1977, my family moved to Las Vegas. My parents sold our house in Brooklyn, and we moved 3,000 miles across the country.
So you get the point. He goes through. You can watch it yourself. It's on YouTube. But going through Cleto's career, I had no idea. I thought he just hired his buddy, but this guy was like in Paula Abdul's band playing sax, and had a record deal at one point. Like was a child prodigy on the sax. That's his real dad. That's also in the band. Here was kind of the end that people are clipping today.
It got bigger. Cleto met a girl. Cleto met a lot of girls, but this girl was the one. She was working as a waitress across the street. Her name is Lori. She's from Minnesota. Cleto and Lori fell in love. They got married. They had 2 beautiful kids. Jesse and Cruz, who Cleto loves so much, and I hope I can remind them as they grow up how much he loves them, because it's a lot. And I mean, everyone loves Cleto. Everyone here at the show, we are devastated by this. It's just not fair. He was the nicest, most humble, kind, and always funny person. And more than anything, Cleto loved to show his ass to others. You turn around.
So you get the point. Obviously hits home a lot. You know, I couldn't help but go, man, you know, that's the kind of thing that should have been done when Charlie Kirk was murdered in front of the world.
Mhm.
You know, I know it's not great news anytime anyone dies. You know, it's I don't care if they've lived a life of criminality and whatever. It's still sad to someone, but what he tried to do and what a lot of people tried to do with Charlie Kirk was like no difference between him and George Floyd. You know,
Right.
basically same thing. Both died young.
Yeah.
It's one of your MAGA guys. Like,
Yeah.
fuck off, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
It would be a good opportunity for and I guess maybe if he doesn't feel this way, it wouldn't be a good opportunity. But it would be a good opportunity for Jimmy to at a future show say, hey, you know, losing my friend, whatever his name is, Cleto, losing my friend at such a young age and unexpectedly, really put things into perspective for me. And I realized to lose a young father who he just loved his kids. And I thought about how I would feel if I saw somebody disrespecting him, and it kind of put things into a new perspective. And for that, I would like to say, you know, I'm sorry to Erica and his friends and family, and put it like that, because, you know, that would be genuine and that would be sincere. Right. And it's going back to, I think Jesse Waters asked Erica, or Erica said in that interview that they had reached out and said, do you want an apology from him? And she's like, I don't want an apology from someone that doesn't want to give me an apology, because what good is that? But but he probably doesn't have that reflection. I would have that reflection. And I remember that, like, it really hit me when like Rush Limbaugh died and I saw all the people celebrating.
The reaction. Yeah.
And I was like, this is so fucking weird.
That's when it hit me too, Amy. That's when it hit me too.
Because aside from unless you're a pedophile, I will celebrate you dying if you're a pedophile, just FYI. But aside from that, I'm not going to celebrate anybody dying, because everyone's got family. Someone's sad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And my God, it could be me and my family the next day, or my friends, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lynn said Amy held her shit together better than Jimmy. Someone else said Jimmy Kimmel is his Mike Massey of talk shows.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they say too many stupid things and you just can't get past it. Even though they might be talented.
I've said it before though, you know, Jimmy Kimmel was my favorite interview ever on the Drew and Mike show. When he came in, he was there early. He was there for a while. He was in studio and he was in town for the week. And I forgot, I was kind of looking at it today, and I'll play a couple clips of it, but I forgot why he came to Detroit. Do you remember what the context was of that? Obviously the Super Bowl was in town that week.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't realize this. Jimmy Kimmel came to Detroit to beg forgiveness. So, and this is so stupid. If you think about the way we talk today, the way online is and everything. So he was yanked off the air in Detroit for a night because of something he did. He said during the Pistons-Lakers championship game, 19 months it was 19 months before he came to Detroit and did the week of shows as like to beg Detroit for forgiveness for this. So, let's see, where was it? Kimmel, he was talking to Mike Tirico during halftime of the NBA Finals.
Okay.
Kimmel told Tirico, yeah, they're going to burn the city of Detroit down if the Pistons win, and it's not worth it.
Yikes.
So the age-old joke of like, Detroit, like Michigan State, he's obviously a Lakers fan, and that, right? And so he wants the Lakers to win. So it's like, Detroit probably shouldn't win anyways. They'll burn the city down.
Yeah.
They pulled his show off the air in Detroit for that comment.
Wow.
He's like, obviously, I didn't mean anything by it. I have no idea what caused such an uproar. It was really just an offhanded, stupid joke that if I was in Detroit, I probably would have said the same joke about LA.
Yeah.
I was surprised by it. But all I hear is I go around Detroit is people say, yeah, that was a media thing. Didn't bother us at all. We have thick skin here. In the end, Detroit won the 2004 championship in 5 games over the Lakers, known as the 5-game sweep to Detroit fans. But a couple things stood out to me when Jimmy was in town, and Cleto is one of the things that stood out to me. We ended up going to the Gem Theater that night. Jessica Alba was the guest, and in fact, it's funny. I was able to find like this small clip of let's see, where was it? Yeah, here was the open he did.
From Detroit, it's Jimmy Kimmel Live. And now, built for speed, here's Jimmy Kimmel.
So you get the point there, and then
So old.
it's so old. Look at how
Jessica Alba, everyone.
So this is Jessica Alba coming on.
I shouldn't be getting, because I'll tell you something. I never get searched at the
You
airport. Never, ever get searched
Well,
at the
yeah,
airport.
I mean, it's usually,
But it's kind of wild. Like at this point, while this interview's going on, we're all in the next room over in like the green room. There's a bar and there was spillover. It wasn't like a normal green room, where it's just like for the and she talks about it in this interview about being in Detroit, and she's there with her brother, her dad, and her boyfriend, who was Cash, who ended up becoming her husband.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, she's on stage doing that. We are in the back, and I'm with her fucking boyfriend, brother, and dad getting hammered.
Nice.
We were just ripping shots. Her dad was fucking awesome. I don't remember her brother that much, but I remember Cleto. And Cleto, like, I don't know if he came to the radio station with Jimmy that morning. Like, they were apparently super, super tight. Like he said in that thing, like best friends growing up. And I have thought about Cleto so many times over the years, like what a cool guy. And maybe it was music. We were talking music and shit and all that kind of stuff. So it is sad. That at 59 years old, I think he was 57 or 59 years old, sounds like it was liver went, there was some sort of complications, and Jimmy does one of the best eulogies you'll ever see for a friend and stuff. And I just couldn't help but think what a missed opportunity. Like Charlie Kirk deserved that. Maybe not from you, but he certainly didn't deserve what he got from you, because I really believe Jimmy Kimmel deep down is a good dude. It's why, like, I think his wife is so off base, like writing people off and all that kind of shit that I don't think Jimmy Kimmel does. I just don't know what he's paying attention to, not paying attention to. Like, I'd love to see how he covers the BBC story. If he continues,
I think you're giving him way too much credit. He has,
maybe
he
so.
has such bad TDS. He's not.
Yeah,
I don't think he is a good person anymore. I really don't. Like he used to be, but I think Mike. He would hate you now.
Oh, I know.
If he came in and did that exact same thing now, and he saw you with a MAGA hat on, he would not give you the time of day. He wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire.
I think there's a difference between, like, if you think you're the good guy, right? We all want to be thought of like, I hope I'm right, and I hope I'm the good guy here. I think I'm giving grace to Cleto and Jimmy Kimmel right now. What would be a shitty thing to do, which is kind of what Jimmy Kimmel has done of late, and a lot of people that I've seen on Facebook and everywhere else, is if you and I came in today and were mocking what a piece of shit Cleto was for even being friends with Jimmy Kimmel, and sort of haphazardly alluding to the fact that we're glad he's gone, and we're glad that it's making Jimmy Kimmel feel pain and his family feel pain today.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the furthest thing from my mind. And I met the guy for a fucking hour.
Right.
Okay? Like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay? So like, I don't owe them anything.
Right.
And I can go on and go, you know what? Here's what I remember. I remember them being like, Cleto especially, being like, holy shit, that would be a fun guy to hang out with on a daily basis. Like that was my takeaway.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we fix this, but
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think we can.
Yeah, we just have to, be the better people. You're not going to catch me celebrating somebody's death. That's just not my.
Yeah.
But that only comes from me experiencing a lot of it. When you haven't experienced a lot of it, you take that shit for granted. And so that's why I am a believer that when shitty things happen, like you lose a friend unexpectedly, it's to kind of snap you back into reality. Like, hey, stop taking shit for granted, figure your life out. And I would hope that same thing for Jimmy Kimmel, that he could look at this as like a life lesson of, hey, I reacted wrong when Jimmy died, or when Charlie died.
Probably be the furthest thing from his mind. Maybe someone will say it to him though. Maybe someone like Adam Carolla will go, hey man, think about that with Charlie Kirk, an even younger father with even younger children, who was, taken from this earth for, commentary much less inappropriate than anything you or I have ever said on public airwaves.
Yeah.
It's
I saw this video that Erica Kirk posted on social media the other day, but I guess before bed, Charlie would always sing with his daughter. He'd always sing, Jesus loves me, this I know.
Yeah.
That song.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so now the daughter goes into the little boy's bedroom and sings it every night before he goes to bed. And obviously there's like a camera in there. And so she posted like a video of the daughter. You couldn't see their faces or anything, but it was so fucking sad.
Yeah. Yeah. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. And with Jimmy, you can absolutely feel the pain for 22 minutes straight as he's talking about someone that he cared about.
Right.
And it's like, wow, man,
right. And so now, Jimmy, imagine pulling up Twitter and seeing an entire party shitting on your friend.
Yeah. Or just dismissing
a brutal way.
So many of them just dismissed it and just blew it off. Like,
got what he deserved.
Yeah. Well, he was divisive, like, the fuck what are you talking about? Insane. I feel it the same time you did. It was Rush Limbaugh. It was Rush Limbaugh when it was like, well, because death has always been that one thing, whether it's in movies or TV or real life for that matter, where everything halts at death. And it's like, be able to put differences aside to be like, hey, in this moment, this mob families come together, right? To at a wake and are peaceful while they mourn the loss of someone that meant so much to even my biggest enemies and rivals. So today we put that aside, and it's like, Rush Limbaugh, no, that didn't count anymore. And the amount of cackling fucking possessed demons I see online that have like this daily countdown, like we're one day closer to his obituary.
That's so fucking weird. That's so weird.
Like, it's so weird. It's evil.
It is.
Is that the video?
Yeah, I'll play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruth, good job. You did very, very good singing that song.
Oh, she gave him a little kiss.
Yeah. And I know if that's posted somewhere, you won't have to go that many comments down before someone goes, "Where's the terrorist with an RPG when you need one?"
100%.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I cannot. I don't know.
You know, Cliff said, "Don't take this the wrong way." Isn't that video something you keep to yourself and not share with the public? I think that you have to consider the fact that Charlie was a very public figure and had a lot of followers and a lot of people who are thinking about her and the kids. And I think if I had to guess, if I was in that situation, trying to find a balance between sharing some private moments like she would have if Charlie were still alive, but also keeping, I would agree, Cliff, if it was like she's recording herself in bed and she's just crying and it's like this like weird thing, but I think just sharing little things like that is a way. I'm sure she gets bombarded with questions of how are your kids and all that stuff.
Of course.
So I kind of agree, but I also kind of see why she's doing it.
Yeah. No, I could make an argument both ways, but
yeah, for sure.
Every one of you with kids is posting silly videos of your. I mean, I do it with the Roops.
Yeah.
We all do that. It is who we are. It's how we, with her, it's just on a global scale, just because of what her husband accomplished.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah, it's a fine line.
It is for sure.
I never thought we'd get to the day where a black lesbian from LA would be my hero, but
she's awesome.
Here we are. Yeah, we're talking about what the hell's her name? Tish Hyman. Not an ideal name. I got to be honest with you.
Is that
Tish,
her name?
Yeah, Tish Hyman. I think. Yeah, that's her name. And maybe that's a stage name. But she's the one that got into the screaming match with the fucking tranny in the bathroom at Gold's Gym in LA. So he's the guy, if you don't remember, just a lady who did a year in an Ohio prison for breaking his wife's jaw, punched her, beat her. That was the second domestic he had against him. They said in the report I read was compound fracture, which means bone broke the skin, is what I always believed compound fracture. So I don't know how hard you need to punch a girl in the jaw to cause a compound fracture, but I would think pretty hard.
Yeah. And then stole her name.
Yeah. Alexis Black. I call him Kyle Freeman. But
yeah,
that's just me. I'm an asshole. What are you going to do? So yeah, she went and was speaking to, this lawmaker. I wasn't terribly familiar with, Scott Wiener. I got to be honest, I'm not thrilled with what I see. He loves to hang out shirtless at gay parades and, that kind of stuff. He's one of those. Yeah. So she maintained her composure, went to like a town hall of some sort where he's there. He's a lawmaker, lefty lawmaker there in LA. Want to watch some of it? And she kept her composure. She's like, look, man, I just want to look out for women. And I don't think this clown's going to be much help to her, unfortunately. But I think this is good. I think you need more women like this coming out and going, absolutely not under any circumstance do we want these fucking things in our bathrooms. I don't feel safe, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, here she is.
Senator Winner, as the only black lesbian here, can I please ask you a question because I flew here to do that? Yeah. Okay. As a lesbian woman who was attacked in a woman's locker room at Gold's Gym this week by a self-identifying trans woman with a documented history of domestic violence, I'm deeply concerned about women's safety in female-only spaces. What would you say to women who are seeking assurance that their safety will be protected from men who, by California law, can self-ID as women in women-only spaces, sir? Please tell me.
Yeah, so we want, everyone to be safe, and we also know that, we have trans people, both men and women, who are men and women, and so, so if you're trans women are women.
Senator, you've done great things with the bills you've passed with the housing. I've read a lot of your bills, and like you said, there are bills that need to be opened up, and I'm telling you now, millions of women across America are being harassed and sexually assaulted in locker rooms. I'm a lesbian black woman. I'm not transphobic. I'm not homophobic. And I do respect a lot of the things you've done. But I do see a lot of these bills that you've passed that are dangerous for women and young children. And I understand that you're trying to be on a level playing field. And I'm here to represent my community because I hear a lot of things about my community in these bills. And I'm telling you as a woman, first and foremost, that this is dangerous and we need your help because you're in the office, you're gonna go in the Polisky spot. I wanna support you. I have millions of people behind me watching this right now and we wanna know, are you going to protect women? Not trans women, women. Trans women are different things. Women. Listen, we need to protect women's safety. I was assaulted. I was assaulted. No, they are not. They are men. I was assaulted by men. He broke his wife's jaw so bad she needed reconstructive surgery. I'm a lesbian. I'm not transphobic and I'm black. So if there's another black woman in here who wants to tell me how they feel, please join in. But all of you are not. And I don't know who you are, what you are, but I'm a lesbian and I'm telling you right now, men are harassing women in the locker room.
Let's let him answer the question.
I'm just telling you, since y'all want to woo.
No, just let's
y'all want to woo.
I respect what you have done. I just want to let you know that. I know.
Look at this guy. Let's wrap this up and get her out of here. This is a problem.
Let's give the senator the opportunity.
I'm done.
I appreciate your point of view.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry that you were harassed,
multiple times,
and I appreciate you talking about it.
No, you don't.
I think we need to protect the safety of all women, and that obviously that's incredibly important.
But
and I also know that trans women are also brutalized in this country. So women and cis
Brutalized?
Brutalized. I know, dude. I thought the same thing, Amy. Brutalized.
They are fucking babied with
dude,
kids' gloves.
Yeah.
They are the most protected class.
Yeah. Show me the video of the poor trans woman being brutalized in this country. You would, if you so much as spit on a trans woman, I feel like that would be a capital offense in this country.
And just FYI, misgendering somebody or calling a man,
it's violence.
It's not brutalizing someone. It's being honest.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's part of what he talks about when he's talking about brutalized, and in this country, trans women are brutalized. That's what he means. When someone refuses to play along with that little game, that's considered brutalized. I have a different definition and standard myself, but
yeah.
We have to protect women. We cannot be raped in the bathrooms by men that want to say they're women. They're not women. They're not women. I'm leaving. It's okay, but I'm not going to take it. I am leaving because you know what? You guys are not protecting women. You're doing a lot. The bills that you're passing for the law, I read a lot of them. They're great. But this thing with the trans, it's not right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. And my name is Tish Hyman.
There you go, Amy.
Thanks, Tish. That
she's
dork
got
in the
more
You
mask.
heard me, sister? All right.
You heard me,
Don't
sister?
let them use our blackness and our civil rights as a reason to pass weird laws for children to transform. It's wrong. My sister's in jail. She can't get free tampons or soap, but she can get free transformation medication. Big Pharma at its best. Tired of it.
Yeah, Scott.
Amen, sister. Amen, sister.
I don't love the like, I'm black and I'm a lesbian, so
I
you
know.
should put more
Yeah.
weight behind what I say, because I think anybody who's saying that has a leg to stand on and they're accurate. But I understand, especially in that type of room, you have to have like social points like that in order to be respected. I wouldn't be able to stand up as a white, privileged, blonde Republican woman and say those things. I don't have any points.
That you're 100% right. Now, in the full context of her being in the entertainment industry, right? She's a singer, and I believe she was Grammy nominated at one point. So there's some credentials there. She's black and a lesbian in LA.
Yeah.
So the currency there is a hierarchy of who has more victimhood. It's that entire fake world there lives on that currency. So for her, it's almost like, I need to remind you all that I'm allowed to speak, what with me being this, and this.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you can't interrupt me now. You can't shout me down. You can't woo me down, because look at all the cards I hold.
Right.
Look at all the points I have.
Yeah. Look at all the points you guys have given me over the years.
Right. So while I agree with you, Amy, 100%, that the first thing when someone goes, I'm a black woman, lesbian, like I just go, good for you, sweetheart. No one cares.
Right.
Roll my eyes. I understand the currency she's playing with right there. But unfortunately, you and I can have had that same exact conversation and discussion that she just had for a decade. It's like, welcome, Tish. We've been waiting for you guys to show up.
Mm-hmm.
We've been waiting for you to get here, because what was happening was it was too easy to dismiss someone who looked like me or looked like Amy as just write us off as bigots. We're the overprivileged. We've always been listened to when we have a grievance. So we don't have any currency, none. So it's you just push us away as the actual problem, not the grown ass man with a history of beating the shit out of women, hanging out in women's only spaces. He's not the problem. Amy and I are the problem. Going, that seems fucked up. I don't know. Call me crazy.
Yeah.
Because I have a niece, little Mad Dog. She's a wee little thing. She's just a wisp.
Mike.
I hope this shit gets figured out. Hold on. I hope this shit gets figured out before my little niece is going into fucking gyms and having to have awkward interactions.
Yeah.
As a little girl in California who's just a wisp of a little human being. I don't want her to have to fucking deal with that. I want her to grow up in a world that I grew up in, where everybody knew what was right and what was wrong. And you made those girls feel as safe as they possibly could feel.
Yeah.
Yep. What were you saying?
Mike, look at this.
What happened? Uh-oh. What the stinks?
$499 super chat.
What?
For Mike.
This is for my boy Mike. It's my boy Mike.
DG,
no.
You now have a wrench. You have a wrench.
Who's DG?
Well, I don't fully know. I just know it's DG. And
besides my new favorite listener.
But yes, he says, for my crew, Triple G got a super chat. Finally, NFL Bob caved and sent Amy a super chat. This is for my boy Mike.
Thank you.
We are all
Holy
successful
shit.
grifters.
Dude, I didn't even have to grift that hard. High five. DG.
Hey, thank you.
New favorite listener.
Yes.
That's incredible.
We really appreciate
I've seen this magic.
Thank you.
I've seen this magic happen on other people's shows.
Yeah.
I've seen
it too.
I didn't think it was possible. I thought it was fake.
I know. That is so kind.
That's incredible.
Thank you, everybody. You're
that is
very
so kind.
Everyone who supports us, not just the people who send $500. We really appreciate them, but we appreciate all of you, even those that are just listening and can hit the like button for free.
Yeah. Thank you. That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Yeah. $4.99.99 coming in 1 penny under Greg's and 2 pennies under NFL Bob's.
Yes.
I like this game people are playing.
like
That's
it.
incredible.
Thank you guys. We
That's
really
incredible.
appreciate it. It's very kind. Step up your game, Colin.
Yeah, Colin. Just looking at you, Kelly and Colin.
Yeah.
It's Christmas right around the corner, for God's sake.
$20 super chat yesterday, Kelly, but
and $20
500.
super chats are
yeah,
great.
we love those.
They're great.
DG said he's been here from day one.
Wow.
So thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you, DG. That's huge. That's amazing. Wrapping up these people and why, I think that was really important what Tish Hyman did at that town hall setting there. Not being afraid to stand up for something like that and film it and put that out publicly, put these people on the spot, where they've been able to get cover for so long by dismissing or locking out or protesting or shouting down anybody that had an opposing view. You couldn't really do that with her. And it's unfortunately not all of us can do it. You need to be one of the protected few who can go, this is a problem. It's why I always said, ladies, you're going to have to keep taking it to tits for a little while longer until some people are willing to stand up on your behalf and go, no.
Yeah.
No, you don't just get to give away our spaces because someone joined the team earlier this year, by the way. That guy got out of prison and joined the team this year. Okay. And he's a gym rat, bodybuilder. Okay. So yeah, it wouldn't be out of the realm for these people to feel unsafe. I tweeted about this and I posted that video last night and someone gave me shit for it, because I was like, yeah, great effort, Tish. Something along those lines, like great effort. Unfortunately, it's falling on dead ears with this clown or something like that. And this person was taking issue with the fact that I kind of dismissed it like this doesn't help. No, I absolutely think it's critically important what Tish did, but I also know who Scott Wiener is. He's this guy. I don't know if you can see it in the picture. There he is, shirtless with a tie on at some gay fucking rally. And so this was a meme going around. I fact checked it to see what it was. These are the bills, some of the bills he's authored. State Bill 357, legalizing prostitution, creating more trafficking opportunities. State Bill 57, tax-funded drug houses, supporting addictions, not addicts. State Bill 145 removes penalty for sodomy with minors. State Bill 866, minors can consent to medical experiment without parental knowledge. Now, I understand that those, so I was like, what is the truth about these bills? And it just shows you where this guy's at. Like these are the things he's focused on, going to bat for. So the true and accurate claims, State Bill 357, Wiener, it's his name, Scott Wiener, another one. What's with the Wieners? Anthony Wiener, Scott Wiener. Sponsored this bill 357, which repeals the California law criminalizing loitering with intent to engage in prostitution, but it doesn't legalize prostitution. Okay, he's worried about that. He's worried about State Bill 239, which changed California law so that knowingly exposing someone to HIV is now a misdemeanor rather than a felony. Thank God. Thank God. So if I have AIDS and I fuck someone and give them
didn't give him
AIDS,
those AIDS.
I didn't give him, and when he had those AIDS, it's just a misdemeanor. It's like a parking ticket now.
Yeah.
That is fucking evil. That is evil. I'm sorry. How would you feel if cancer was transferred that way? If I could give you breast cancer by having intercourse with you, Amy, and I didn't tell you I had it.
That's fucked up.
Do you think that should be a felony? That seems like a fucking attempted murder is what that should be charged as.
I reckon.
Yeah. Oh, medical, we've come so far with medical advancement. It's hardly a thing anymore. No, not your call.
Yeah, right.
My call.
Right. It's my call. FYI, COVID wasn't really a thing either for 99% of the fucking population. And yet we shut the whole world down for like a year.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Over a cough. It's insane. And some of these, he sponsored Senate Bill 57, legalizing pilot programs for safe consumption sites in California. So druggies have a safe spot to go shoot up heroin. We see how that's playing out all over California. It just shows you where this type of person's priorities are. One of the things he introduced to a bill that changes how mandatory sex offender registration applies in cases involving minors and close in age offenders. So this was big. So under prior law, and I don't know, maybe you think, yeah, that's kind of bullshit the way they had the prior law set up. It kind of attacked gays unfairly, some could argue. Under prior law for minors aged 14 to 17 and someone up to 10 years older, if the sexual act was penile vaginal intercourse, the court had discretion whether to require registering on the sex offender list. But for other kinds of sex, oral, anal, the law mandated registration automatically. So do you see how that plays? So he was like, you got to change this. This is super high priority in California. So if I'm fucking a toddler or someone 14 to 17, but I'm only 10 years older than them, but it's a gay relationship, the judge should have discretion that I don't have to register on the sex offender list too.
That's crazy.
So that's a priority for Scott Wiener.
Yeah.
And they got that through. That passed easily. So, yeah.
Fucked up.
So I don't think you're going to get very far with someone like him.
There's
but, is what it is.
Outkick's been covering it, but Ann Arbor Skyline High School has a male player on their girls volleyball team who identifies as a female, and they have made it into the regionals for states. There's 16 teams remaining, including them, and they play again tomorrow versus Celine. So there's that. And Outkick tried to get a press pass. Like, you have to like check in with like MHSAA, and they denied it. And so they showed up and the principal was like following this reporter around the entire time.
How old are these people?
High school.
How is this high school? High school. Jesus. And this is volleyball, did you say, or soccer?
In Ann Arbor.
Volleyball. Yeah. Dude, that is such a massive difference. Like, I get it, the 8-year-olds playing volleyball or soccer or whatever. Like, whatever. It's co-ed. Who cares? Yeah. High school volleyball.
Yeah.
There's 6 people on the court.
I mean, there was wasn't there someone who, like, she got fucked up from getting hit in the face.
Yeah. Brain damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's wild. Not with my kid. I can tell you that much. That would not be happening.
No, you wouldn't.
It would.
You wouldn't let your kid play.
Not be happening.
Yeah.
It wouldn't.
Yeah.
And you're right. And if it did, my kid wouldn't be on the team. And I would schedule a motherfucking protest in front of every single fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
And I would blast it out to everybody on social media. And I would make it a huge fucking story. Over my dead motherfucking body, are you going to put a boy on my kid's team?
Yeah.
Or if I was playing against him, fuck that. Really fuck that.
It's just so dishonest, man. It's so dishonest. Like, we all know, like, it was cute. Oh, the girls have a soccer team. Yay. Let's go watch our girlfriends play soccer. And they stunk. They were high school girls playing soccer. It's no big deal. Yeah. And then there was a boys team that we played on.
Which also sucks.
We did, but we would have fucking destroyed them.
Of course.
We played volleyball. We got big into volleyball. Big. There's not a single girl that was going to fucking hang with us on the volleyball court. Like, I'm sorry. I played with guys. And if you're on a high school team, those guys that are crushing that ball. Like, it's just not fair.
Yeah.
It's just so unfair.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need more parents to just go, no.
Yeah.
If that guy's going to hoist the trophy at the end of the season, it's going to be because he played against no other teams.
Yeah.
And you forfeited your way to a title. Congratulations.
Right.
Like, that's the way it's going to have to be before people go, yeah, I guess the people don't want this.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Did you see, Mike, that poor Michigan State?
What happened?
Yeah. Michigan State had to vacate all of their wins from 2022 to 2024 due to the participation of 3 ineligible players.
Football?
So their current coach has no wins.
What?
And it sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. I think it's hilarious, but it's funny, like, because if you read Twitter, if you ventured into Sparty Twitter
No,
during
I haven't.
the Michigan quote unquote cheating scandal, it was always like the hammer's gonna drop. They're
Yeah.
cheaters, and they put asterisks next to everything. And then
Yeah.
the thing comes out, no vacated wins. And let me tell you something. If they truly believed that Michigan cheated in a way that helped them win the national championship, I promise you they would have made them vacate wins.
Yeah.
Like, that's their MO. You can see it by this. So the fact that Michigan didn't have to vacate any wins, and then like 3 weeks later, here comes I mean, did we even know that Michigan State
wasn't aware.
Was under investigation?
No. Didn't even know.
So
hilarious.
Yeah.
How many wins did they have to vacate? Like 3?
14, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
and
hilarious.
what's even funnier is one of the wins they have to vacate is the win against Central Michigan when Connor Stallions was on the sideline. Which is so technically Central beat
Sparty that week. Oh
Sparty that week.
That's so funny.
With Connor Stallions on the sideline. And like Connor Stallions is just trolling people on Twitter right now. It's fucking hilarious.
Is he? Is Connor trolling people?
Yeah, it's funny.
Is anyone in Sparty land saying anything? I mean, they were the loudest. Them in Ohio State. The loudest. I just didn't care. It just doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
These stories.
No.
But seeing how Ohio State and Michigan State have behaved at those stories the last couple of years.
Yeah, right.
Like life and death depends on it.
Yeah, right.
So how are they? What do you have any of the comments in front of you?
Well, now I'm only seeing I'm only seeing Michigan fans like gloating right now.
Yeah.
But oh my God, it's so funny.
That is.
So
hey, we're gonna do a
party.
member show tomorrow. Patreon.com/TDC podcast. I'm excited for that. Steve Reeves is a new member. Hi, Steve. So he'll get that show.
Yes, and
tomorrow.
more MAGA Barbie journals.
Oh, do we have more? I haven't gotten my script yet.
Nope, we have more.
Any teaser?
Let's see. Let me see what titles we have left. They're all pretty decent. None of them are like really stupid. Let's see here. You guys can message me and let me know which one you'd like to hear. Here's some topics. I think we've done a perfect world. Dare role playing isn't great. We did license Dare role playing. I kind of just want to
read that one.
Okay, that's a good one. We did the idea. Did we do the ideal teacher?
The
idea.
Maybe. We did. We've done ones that discuss teachers. Because
no, I don't think we did. I don't think we did the ideal teacher. So we have the ideal teacher. If I were on the Titanic.
I think we did that one. Did we? No.
Did we?
Okay, you're going to have to check off which ones we do because this is only going to get deeper.
And also lung dissection. And lung dissection is kind of funny because I make a funny reference to something in there.
Is it culturally?
I compare the esophagus to something.
Okay. All right. Well, something to look forward to tomorrow.
But then I've also got all these too.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I can't believe people kept all this stuff. I don't think I have any of that stuff.
Yeah, well, I was such a wordsmith, Mike.
Yeah, I can tell. Well, we'll find some more good ones. We'll do other stuff too. Don't worry. It's not all journal and feet pics. Makes up a good chunk of it, though. I'll be honest with you. And exciting stuff as we go forward. Thank you again to the super tip. Was it BG?
DG.
DG. Thank you, DG. And
Yes.
AIM,
We
have
really
a great
appreciate
rest
it.
of the day.
Thank you.
Yeah. Go get some food in your belly. I'm going to do the same.
I'm gonna go eat. And hey, I know not everybody watches sports, Mike, but did you know the Pistons are legitimately good?
Yeah, they're like in first place, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
I
like
don't know.
legit.
It's like
They play
baseball.
tonight.
Like, wake me up. Okay. Maybe I'll tune in.
Yeah, but it's fun when they're good. And like, you know,
Yeah.
people are like recognizing them and talking about them, you know, nationally, which is cool.
Yeah, for sure. Well, they were
So.
great last year. They had a breakthrough kind of year. So,
And we have the Lions on Sunday night.
I know. Can't
Big
wait.
game against the Eagles.
Yeah. In Philly.
Yeah, that'll be a good game.
Yeah. So for those of you that aren't members, have a great weekend. Enjoy our Lions on Sunday night.
Joining.
But yeah, think about joining patreon.com/TDC podcast. AIM, and go check out Normal World. Their last show is tomorrow. They're doing one tonight. After 4 or 5 years of doing that, our friends over there. So go give them some love. And